Radio 2 Travel News.
Starting in the West Midlands, the M6 is very heavy northbound at the moment between junctions 5 and 10A. That's the A452 and the M54. Also, the A38M is busy from Dartmouth to Gravelly Hill because of a broken-down car. Now, West London, there are delays on the M4 at the moment near Heathrow through the lane closures on the Airport Spur Road. That's junctions 4 and 4A.
And at 8 minutes to 5, the latest on the roads. In Falkirk, a broken-down lorry is causing hold-ups on the A883 between Bogton and Larbert. On the M62 in Merseyside, or on Merseyside, an accident eastbound between junctions 10 and 11. The M6 and Risley is causing long delays. On the M6 in the West Midlands, an accident is blocking one lane southbound between junctions 5 and 4A, Castle Bromwich and the M42 Spur. There are tailbacks to junction 7. Some good news north of London. The anti-clockwise M25 has reopened.
Here's Bobby Pratt.
Ricky, thank you. Well, first of all, between Lupton and Kirkby Lonsdale, the A65 has been partially blocked. There's a broken down caravan, so traffic is having to take it in turns. It's just near Jubilee Lane. The M25, now first of all clockwise, junctions 9 to 11. Now the head to Chertsey is slow, and then further round towards the QE2 bridge you've got heavy traffic from junction 29. Anti-clockwise still slow from the M40 at junction 16 through to 11 at Chertsey. A12 southbound, the accident between 21 and 20A, which is Whittam South, Tatfield Peveril interchange. Now that's still waiting to be recovered, so one lane remains shut. Slow traffic on the approach to Bristol on the M4. Now westbound traffic, if you're heading through junction 19, which is the M32 on towards Wales, just be aware, very, very heavy into the tolls still because of all the rugby traffic that head through there and the hold-up traffic because of that. On the M5 southbound, junctions 14 to 21, still very heavy from Fellfield to Weston-super-Mare. And finally, the A30 at Yeovil, the Shorebourne Road, partially blocked. There's an accident just near St Michael's Avenue, so slow traffic on the approach. Thank you for your updates. Back now, just after 3.
Now with the latest travel, here's Bobby Pryan.
Claire, thank you. First of all, to County Durham on the A1M northbound. It's a new problem between junctions 63 and 64. Two lanes are closed between Chesteler Street and Washington following an earlier accident. So this is the second accident in the area, but it's very, very icy through there, so do take care. Got problems also if you're heading onto the M6, both directions, 32 to 33, M55 through to Goldgate. There are lane closures for barrier repairs following this morning's accident. Now on the southbound side, very, very long delays. It's been queuing from 29 on the Lostock Hall, but if you're heading down through that area, it's just a little bit easier. Also on the M6 heading north, got very heavy traffic up from Birmingham to Greater Manchester. It's not a solid queue, but it's slow in patches, especially between junctions 13 and 16. M11 southbound, it's been blocked again now between junctions 9 and 8. There's an accident between the A11 Saffron Walden and junction 8, which is Stansted Airport and Bishop Stortford. Very long delays. I'll hope to have more for you in an hour on that. Problems for the M25 continue. Still got heavy traffic if you're anti-clockwise between 19 and 16 through to the M40, and then clockwise still slow, junctions 9 to 16, very heavy towards the M40, although all lanes are open. There was a number of accidents and incidents earlier that have left it very slow. And finally, just a reminder that if you're crossing the channel, because of the adverse weather conditions, very, very slow, check with your ferry operator and expect delays if you're heading through Dover as well. It's very congested as people try to head from the ports. And I'll be back to update you now just after 3 o'clock.
So let's catch up with the travel news now. Here's Bobby.
Tom, thank you. Well, first of all, just to bring up to date with what's happening on the M4, there was an accident on the westbound side between 16 and 17. So between Swindon West and Chippenham, that accident has been cleared. However, the lanes remain closed for investigation work. So we've still got very long tailbacks. It's taking at least 90 minutes to get through on the westbound M4. M25 clockwise, 3 lanes are closed between 29 and 30. So between Romford and Lakeside, again, you've got very heavy queues on the approach, and it's not going to open anytime soon as well. So if that's your journey in the next hour or so, just bear that in mind. The A417 in Gloucestershire, it's closed with flooding. It's flooded between the Rudge and Maysborough. It had been reopened, but the River Severn burst its banks, so it's completely impassable, that route to the A40. To West Sussex, the A29 in Shrewsbury is closed with flooding between Bursted and Woodgate still. And the rail network is where we really have to keep an eye on for you, because you really do have to check before you travel. First Great Western are saying there's disruption between London Paddington and Penzance and Taunton, and also Southampton Central because of the weather conditions. And they're saying if you're intending to travel travel as early as possible because, of course, there's going to be worse flooding later on today. South West Trains also have a bus replacement service between Petersfield and Hazelmere and Ascot and Camberley. And if you're travelling Aretha trains, well, there's a bus replacement service between Machynlleth and Aberystwyth because of all the damage. But the advice really is check with National Rail Inquiries online or by telephone, and of course with us BBC Local Radio to keep you informed as well. Thank you for your updates. Back now just after 4.